Thank you. Chief Principal, KATTI National Polytechnic, our chief guest, Principal Secretary, State Department of TVET, leading on established protocols. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Our chief guest, allow me, before I make my remarks, to introduce our foot soldiers. They are seated with us here. And I would like to start with the KATTI Governing Council. You can just stand up. Thank you, Madam PS. These are the people who are driving this sector across the country. Asanteni. Number two, we have the principals from Nairobi region. You can also stand up. Thank you, Madam PS. They are here to give support and backup to this media launch. So, Madam PS, it is exactly 1 month since this torch was launched at the Nyeri National Polytechnic by His Excellency, the President of this Republic. And when we are looking at the performance of the torch, we realized that we are lacking two strategies, and the first one was the media strategy, and the second one was the industry strategy. And this is what made us to come up with this activity of today, so that we can look at how best we can be able to close these gaps. When we are coming with the TVET torch at 100, we are looking at it as a communication strategy. We are also looking at it as a branding strategy. And we wanted each and every person in this country to get the message of TVET and how TVET is important for economic growth. But we realized for the last 4 weeks, we are not able to penetrate the industry. We are also not able to be covered by the media. And that's the reason why we say today we have a launch that is going to move all the way to that 1st of July. Madam PS, this celebration is coming at a time that we have done a lot, especially for the last few years since you took over the State Department. We are recrafting our curriculum, we are retooling our trainers, we are also engaging with the industry in implementing of our CBET courses. And at this time, everybody knows what we are doing in the TVET sector, but the bigger public is not aware of what is happening. And that's the reason why we said that today, even if we have all the medias in Kenya, it is our day to shout what TVET is doing, and to shout that at TVET at 100, we want everybody to get the information, as it was clearly put by the President, that if education is the key, then TVET is the master key. So, Madam PS, we are looking Kenya as a source of skilled labor in the whole world. And I always say that the second scrabble for Africa is actually on skills. So if you don't skill our youth, then it means there are other part of the world will not have business with us. So we are training for Kenya, and also we are training for the rest of the world. So, ladies and gentlemen, today is very critical as we approach the next 3 months of moving loud, shouting about the TVET at 100. Madam PS, the torch now in Rift Valley, and it will be taken over by Western Region on 8th of May for 3 weeks, and then from there it will go to Coast, and I'm happy the Chairman of Coast is seated with us here, Mr. Gome, and then from there it will come back now to Kambete or Nairobi region. Nairobi region, we are saying that you'll be here for 4 weeks or for 5 weeks, depending on how they are going to perform on the ground. And we want all the media houses all the industries to be part of this celebration. We want to close all the roads in Nairobi so that they know we have TVET, and TVET is the way to go. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us continue shouting about TVET, because TVET is the way to go, and TVET is life. Thank you very much, and welcome once again to this media or press briefing about TVET at 100 in Kenya. Thank you very much.